So I was at work today. I work in Oakland, California at an elementary school, right? Born and raised in Oakland, everything. I'm checking my emails, regular schmegular, and we get a ping in our emails that there's ICE activity outside of Hoover Elementary, which is another elementary school in West Oakland. And they were asking for people if they had the time to come out and stand in front of the school during pickup and drop off time, just during that time when families are around trying to get the kids out of the school, just so nobody gets kidnapped off the side of the fucking road. And so I'm only part-time. I had the time to do it. So I went over there and spent money out of my pocket to go and Uber my ass over to West Oakland, which is not like close really, and stand in front of the school to make sure that there's a body in between people just trying to go home and pick up their elementary school children. Okay, these are babies. So and I work at an elementary school. These are kindergartners. These are not people that have agency. These are not people that can protect themselves. And what I've seen from the videos is that they just snatch the parents and then leave the kids in the back of the car with the doors open in the middle of the road in traffic. That's what I've seen. So I'm not allowing that. I was able to talk to a few people there. I was interviewed. I was able to talk to a few people that were there. And one thing that I will say is that once LA got hit early on, back in like January, February, whatever it was, we in NorCal had already started to set up protections and start to set up sanctuary cities, set up protocol for when these people pull up. So we were prepared, not unlike Chicago, unlike Charlotte. I don't think they had the same preparation. That's why we haven't been hit the same way. So there is a little bit of a difference of the impacts of these ICE people pulling up to our communities. But I was able to talk to a very nice guy, just a little bit of the scene and sights of what we had going on. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the homie Ryan here. We're over here standing in solidarity with Hoover Elementary. I'm Maymoney Rashid. I work at Redwood Heights Elementary School. I did get a message that we had some belligerent activity, some bullshit going on in our neighborhood in one of my fellow elementary schools. And so I just wanted to be here just to make sure that we don't let people get kidnapped off the side of the road by random people. And we have our friend Ryan, and I just wanted to ask him, why are you here, here just holding it down?
Yeah, well, I got a message as well. East Bay Democratic Socialists of America has a Signal group chat where there's a ICE rapid response network. So anything that's happening in our Bay Area communities, we hear about it. And I'm out here today because ICE as an agency should not exist. There is no reason why any kid, regardless of their immigration status, should be taken. It doesn't help us economically, or their parents, anybody. It doesn't help us economically. It doesn't help us culturally. And my tax dollars, instead of going to teachers here at public schools to make sure they get paid more, and instead of doing more with less, actually have what they need to teach. Instead, my tax dollars are going to like masked bandits taking kids. How does that make sense? Whether you're conservative, liberal, leftist, how does that make sense? Answer that one for me.
No, I'm gonna give you the Dumbledore clap right now. Because for real, like, first of all, and the fact is, right, these people are fucking stupid. They over here, like, do y'all not know the Nuremberg trials? Y'all don't get caught up in some shit that you don't even know about. Like, this is illegal activity, what they're doing around this country right now. And so it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but know that they will be held accountable for treason and all sorts of fucked up shit that they're doing to our community. So I highly suggest you find another fucking job and just go ahead and don't die on this hill because it ain't for you. I'm sorry you're too stupid to know that, but now you got everybody out here spending Lyft money to come out here to a whole other school that I don't even fucking work at, to come make sure that you don't pull some bullshit on us. And so thank you for being here, Ryan.
Yeah, I live 20 minutes north.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from. Like, we're all here against you.
Yeah.
Like, you have to...
We don't fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, straight up, bro.
And notice how they don't pull up. Why don't you go up to Skyline High School and see how you're received there? Because them kids over there is crazy. So, but you want to attack elementary school
Elementary kids, come on.
Yeah.
Shit.
See, thank you, Ruth. That's really you answered every one of the questions that I had with your one little statement.
No, thank you.
So we got the homie right here. Please tell us more about your organization that you're with.
Yeah, so I'm with the East Bay Democratic Socialists of America. And basically, democratic socialism is just that the idea that the economy and the government should work for the people, by the people, right? So if that's something that you're interested in, I know socialism is a scary word for all of us, but if you're tired of working all the time and not getting paid enough, if you're tired of feeling like you don't have a voice and a say in what happens, this is a highly unpopular thing, ICE agents coming and kidnapping people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we all feel powerless. So if you are interested in putting power in your hands, check out ebdsa.com, East Bay DSA. Check us out. We have an events calendar. There's stuff happening all the time.
Oh, mamas. Thank you. So that was my reporting. How do you guys think I did?
You're good.
Great job. Good job connecting with him, getting him to tell his perspective. It was good.
Yeah.
Exactly. He
job.
was able to talk about his issues and what he's working towards, which is very powerful.
Oh, thanks,
And allowed
guys.
him to plug the organization. Good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I try.
Excellent. So did you see any ICE agents in the area?
No, we showed the fuck did not. They did not pull up because we was out there. Like we were out there, and that's the one thing that I want to highly suggest to other communities that aren't in California, because it seems like California has, first of all, we were ground zero on this, so we kind of already have our situation set up. First of all, don't get caught slipping. These people are coming for you. You're next. So don't, really organize these things. As soon as we seen one ICE dude, uh everybody in the whole district got a email talking about, hey, and they actually asked us to pull up and just be bodies in front of this, so um I highly suggest y'all take a page out of our book, because we are making sure that we are protecting our communities. You're not going to just pull up into Oakland, California on some bullshit. You're going to lose a converter or some tires or some. You might lose your whole car fucking around with people out here. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, don't be that community that gets caught up by people that, first of all, we can see them coming. They're not very scary. They're not very you know, I'm missing a word, for lack of a better word. They're not very gung ho about their actual movement. I think a lot of these people that do these jobs are, or like got this job, don't even know shit about what the fuck they're doing. I think they're
Oh,
very
they're not
ignorant.
good at concealing their moves.
Yeah, or they really think that they're like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get a bonus in 5 years for, doing what." I think maybe they even think that they're doing the right thing, they're getting criminals and stuff. They're not. And they don't know that, and so we're in a very dangerous time, and being safe in what works today. And we need to start looking at what works. What works is that once you get bodies out there and people, and have your community locked tight, like I got that ping instantly, and they were like, hey, we need people to make sure that people get home safe after school. If you can do that, then come through and just help us out. That's it.
I think one clue to them that they're not there to get criminals is pulling up to an elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these people are, and they're not trained in law enforcement at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are mass thugs, right?
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, and like
So
what, like me and Ryan were saying in the video, w- you want to take your ass up to Skyline High School, my alma mater, and see how that works with them high school kids, and see if you can just pull up on them all willy-nilly, because they lightweight kind of crazy. So see how that works out. But they want to go up and pull up on some babies.
elementary. Yeah, that's yeah. Thanks for that update, May. That was because we haven't really we've kinda so much else is going on, right? We've let that
Mhm.
kinda go to the back burner, and we can't because that's such a critical it's still happening.
Mhm.
It's still happening. So, thank you so much.
Of course, of
Um,
course. I needed to I then thank you for letting me just come on and share that because it's scary. It's and when it's once it's on your doorstep and the fact that I was like, am I really gonna go ahead and do this? And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and just be out there. Um
Protecting
and
kids has a way to make you mama bear, right? I
yeah.
mean, protecting kids. It's like you'll do whatever it takes to protect kids.
Mhm.
So, I give you a lot of credit for that, for doing that on your own
Thanks.
time.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, May.